Berbice is the heartland of the PPP. It gets the most votes from this region when compared to others, and the thousands who gathered at Albion on Sunday showed that this region, which once got weary of the PPP and voted, more than 10,000 of them in 2011 for the Alliance for Change, are eager for the return of the PPP. It was obvious what the PPP's message to Berbicians would be and the reason why the PPP should be back in office.
This government place you and many Guyanese on the breadline. They place your families into hardship, and they created disaster for many families, especially here in Region 6.
The PPP's founder and leader, Dr. Chadi Jagan, is from Berbice. He grew up in this house in Port Morant, a short distance away from Albion, where the PPP held its rally. For people, emotions still run high for Chadi Jagan.
Chadi Jagan, our old teacher. I love him. I love the party. During my grandparents' time, Dr. Chadi Jagan.
On the platform, Chadi Jagan's man of the people image was contrasted with that of the current president, David Granger. PPP executive Dr. Vindya Prasad drawing attention to President Granger's flying into West Coast Berbice for his party's rally.
When women are not able to find jobs to provide for their homes, when men are on the breadline and thinking of how they can take care of their family, when in addition to all of that, you're living in fear, the president flies down in a helicopter? Is that right? I don't think so, and you shouldn't think so either. You know what I think? He has lost touch with reality. They lost touch a long time ago, and they do not know to walk amongst you and find out what it is you want.
And so, on familiar stomping ground, the PPP is looking to win back power.
Berbice is unapologetically PPP country. In the last elections, some 40,000 persons voted for the PPP. That's more than double than those who voted for the APNU plus AFC coalition. Of course, the PPP is conscious that thousands of its supporters voted with the AFC in that coalition. So if they were able to win back some of those votes, some of those thousands of votes, then they could easily win these elections. Berbice could decide the March 2nd, 2020 elections.
The PPP is eager to use the shutting down of 2 sugar estates to trump up its case for re-election. This is the Skeldon Sugar Estate, the most expensive infrastructure project to be undertaken in the history of this country under then President Bara Jagdeo, now shut down. It was hailed as the boon for the success of the sugar industry, but it never fulfilled its potential, and though the PPP tried to keep it going and maintain jobs, the current government decided it was too costly to keep going. The estate at Rosehall too was shut down, sending thousands home. It has not been easy for Berbicians.
Think about those mothers and the kids who have to come out of school who can't eat.
On the platform, PPP General Secretary Bara Jagdeo worked the crowd on the massive downsizing of the sugar industry. If there is any fear in the PPP of the support from Berbice, it is of the migration of many of those who lost their jobs in the sugar industry. Their vote is crucial for the PPP come March 2nd.
We'd have to have more of our people like who I meet in New York now, who lost their jobs here, and they're hustling and living on Liberty Avenue in a small place. They're not happy. They didn't want to do it, but they have to hustle a living there, and some of them illegally too, because they're worried now they'll be deported. Many of them. If they're there for a few months, call every one of your relatives back. Call them abroad and say, come back home and vote. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's freedom at stake here.
But the PPP is not just courting the votes from sugar. With its list of candidates, it is hoping to get crossover votes. And in its prime ministerial candidate, former Army Chief Brigadier Mark Phillips, it would be hoping it can. And the Brigadier, though fairly new, is already showing that he can campaign with as much fire as the big ones.
But by the way, comrades, they have about 5 brigadiers, admirals, colonels, and commissioner of police with them. And there's one brigadier come out of retirement and join the PPPC, and they're running scared. used to call me Super in the GDF. That's my nom de guerre, my war name. So I'm taking back my war name. I am the Super for the PPPC.
The PPP lost the last elections by just 5,000 votes. If it can get back the 10,000 votes that went to the AFC in elections past, then it could be back in power with the March 2nd elections. Reporting for the newsroom, Neil Marks.